Hello everyone, welcome to day 61 of Wild Writing in the Time of Corona. I'll start by saying thank you so much to those of you who wrote poems yesterday for the Mental Health Awareness Week and poems about kindness. They were simply wonderful. There wasn't even a great deal to say about them apart from just to feel how supportive they were. So thank you very much to those of you who did that, and I hope the rest of you enjoyed reading them. Today we're back to the format of our usual workshop. So I'm going to give you 6 categories. You make a choice from them and then you write a poem based on hopefully at least 4 of them. So if you're ready, we'll look at the categories. Firstly, the first one is an industrial scene. So some sort of scene of industry. The second is a piece of modern technology, so whatever you might choose as being an example of that. Third is an artist, any medium you choose. The fourth is a notebook, some sort of notebook. The fifth is a young musician, whatever you choose for that one. And the sixth is an enterprise. Okay, so just go through them again: an industrial scene, piece of modern technology, an artist, a notebook, a young musician and an enterprise. So quite a mixed bag today really. Potentially you've got 2 people in there if you want to steer it around them, and you've got something old and something new. Let's see what you make of it. I'll say quite a mixed bag. So make your notes, write down, enjoy the creativity and enjoy a little bit of time with words. And as I say quite often, making words on a page and being creative and very much in control of what you're doing. Having said that, it's quite often the poem that's in control of me. So I'm going to come back shortly, but for now I'm going to say, if you're ready, pen, paper and start. Welcome back, and I hope that was fruitful for you. Quite a challenge, I think, quite a different sort of challenge to yesterday's. I suspect it'll result in very different poems. So I'll share my choices with you. So my first, the industrial scene was a scene of kind of coal pits and mine working areas. I went for a walk yesterday through what had been those areas, so that's what inspired the poem really. The modern technology was the digital zoom on my camera and I think on my phone. The artist was one of my favourites, that was Chagall. The notebook was a blank one in which I quite often record my holidays. A blank notebook. The young musician was Mozart, who I found was born in 1756. And the enterprise was digging coal, which I thought might connect me to the place that I was walking through yesterday. The result has been rather an odd poem, in which I think, as I mentioned at the start of this workshop, the poem kind of got hold of me. I'd be interested to see your reactions to it. Toiling up Eldon Bank alone in the midday Maytime sun, my steps took back my thoughts to a century ago. My camera opens its tiny digital eye, sees a ghost of a Durham collier coming out of a Chagall sky. Press video, take it in, the horses, rickety fences, little red brick streets. Bees hum, but there's a tapping. I hear a chisel hitting stone. A spirit of the past is in me. I am not alone. Richard Hamner, Stone Man, the father of 10, would be crushed beneath the very stone he's chiselling at, but then he'll never know. None of us ever do. I hear his children laughing as I hear his children laughing as I head on up the hill, splashing in their paddling pools. Life is never still. In a kind of weird way, I like that one. I'm not quite sure why. I think I like the idea that I can play around with time. And I also like the idea of going to places where I know that things have happened before and finding out about them. It kind of makes me, in a weird way, kind of feel very connected. Anyway, enough of my ramblings on day 61. I look forward to seeing what you come up with and to welcoming you back tomorrow for day 62. You take care.